We learned the last day that bad managers are the number one reason employees will leave an organization. Great people will also leave because of stagnation. So stagnation in this case, you hear people saying, I feel stuck or I feel trapped in my job. They're the feelings. And what it is that people they feel they've mastered the role, but they're not learning, they're not developing, they're not growing within the role. Now remember, talent will grow with your company or will outgrow your company. Today I'm going to talk about the technical reason why. I'm going to reference a developmental psychologist, Lev Vygotsky, who spoke about the zone of proximal development. Now, this is Vygotsky's developmental theory about how children learn, and it's equally applicable to adults. So this is the comfort zone. It's what you've mastered and what you can do. So employees generally take a year to 2 years after being hired to master a role at the same level as a tenured person. Now, once you've mastered it, this is where the stagnation issue comes in. Great people need more. And funnily enough, more money isn't enough. In psychological terms, this would be called the hedonic treadmill. But in general terms, if you give someone a bonus, there will be a spike in the employee satisfaction for a maximum of 6 months before it returns to the normal. So if we take money off the table, what people need is the ability to learn and grow, develop. So this, inside is the comfort zone. What employees know, what they've mastered. Outside, this is the zone of incompetence. And despite what a lot of LinkedIn gurus say and business gurus say, if you throw people in at the deep end, generally what they'll do is they'll flounder around and they'll really struggle, and they will drag others down with them, especially if they're in a management role. This is the zone of incompetence. What I don't know and what I cannot do. So this, in Vygotsky's terms, this area here, is the zone of proximal development. This is just outside what I can currently do, and I can occupy this zone with guidance and mentorship, with a little bit of what Vygotsky called scaffolding. And this zone of proximal development is the ideal place for employees to be, because it's where the brain develops. And it's where you can learn new skills and tasks, but still have that little bit of scaffolding, that little bit of help and support and guidance when needed. It is the optimal place for staff to be, to counteract stagnation.